Hello friends, on behalf of BNCM Study Festivity, I am Dr. Pranav Kumar Chakraborty. Today, I am going to deliver something on our running topic, and the topic is Profit and Loss Appropriation Account. It is a part of partnership accounting, and the topic is, the continuation of the topic is Profit and Loss Appropriation Account. So today, I have already taken up three classes on Profit and Loss Appropriation Account. First class was devoted to conceptual part of Profit and Loss Appropriation Account. Next one, I took up one problem to be solved, and that has been solved. And then next, number 3. In the class number 3, I have stated some issues very relevant when no partnership when partnership deed does not contain regarding the different issues of the apportionment of profit. Today, I am going to take up the whole thing in a nutshell. Today's topic is Profit and Loss Appropriation Account, discussion on relevant issues. This is very, very important, friend. You take care of this one. आप लोग इसको अच्छी तरह से ध्यान दीजिएगा, क्योंकि ये जो टॉपिक है ना, आपको आईएससी एग्जामिनेशन, सीबीएसई क्लास 12 एग्जामिनेशन, बीकॉम फर्स्ट ईयर एग्जामिनेशन, and all the issues are taken into account duly, because a great percentage of marks comes out of it. The problems on great percentage of marks come out of this topic. Okay. Now, just to recap, what is partnership? Initially, I have told you partnership is a business which is carried on by 2 or more persons, right? Partnership ऐसा कोई business है जो 2 और उससे ज़्यादा लोग इसको conduct करते हैं. But that is a very common definition. It's a knowledge of partnership, the common fellow. To the students of commerce and economics and accounting, partnership is not the business house. Partnership is a relation, and that relation is established as a result of the agreement reached at among the partners. The definition, section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932, 1932, it states that partnership is a relation which subsists between persons who have agreed to share the profit or loss of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So, in order to be partnership, there must be a business house, and this business house must be owned and managed by 2 or more persons, clear. And the relationship developed by, there will be profit, and the profit are to be shared and distributed among the partner, and with relating to all this, an agreement is reached at among the partner, and that agreement is known as partnership deed. As a result of that agreement, the relationship is developed among the partner, and that is known as partnership. Clear? So this is more or less the concept of partnership in a nutshell. Now the issue is that is not pertinent, that what is the issue, what is that. It is the definitional part, it is a much more theoretical part. Today, अभी मैं आ रहा हूँ some critical issues. What are the issues? देखो, पार्टनरशिप शुरू करना बड़ा बात नहीं है, बिजनेस शुरू करना बड़ा बात नहीं है, शुरू हो गया. Thankfully, it has been managed beautifully. The firm has earned a good amount of profit, and when the profit emanates, there will be some problem among the partner with regards to the distribution of the that profit. How would this profit be allocated? How would this profit be allocated among the partners? Partners को अंदर में ये पैसा किस तरीका से बांटा जाएगा? Before, ultimately the totality of the profit will go to the partner. Ultimately the totality of the profit will go to the partner. But before segregation of the profit, the partners may develop some issues which are affecting their own interests. And these issues are generally question of partners' remuneration. The partners may say, say ABC are partners. A is telling, friends, you had basically, you did not participate in the day-to-day management of the organization. So I have spared huge amount of time for the management of the organization, day-to-day operation of the organization. So I should be given some salary. Very good. Now B is telling, friends, it is right that I have not given much more time, but I have roamed here and there. I have collected a good number of orders. So I should be given some commission on that. Mr. C may be asking for, so I have also contributed a lot for the organization, so I should be given some bonus. So this is a part, this is a critical part with as to the segregation of the profit, and that is known as partners' remuneration. Next one, interest on partners' capital. If the partners, each and every partners contribute equal amount, this problem basically does not emanate. हर पार्टनर एक ही अमाउंट का कैपिटल दिए होंगे तो पार्टनर्स को अंदर में इसको लेकर कोई झमेला नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली एवरीबॉडी विल बी गेटिंग द सेम अमाउंट इफ एनी इंटरेस्ट इज गिवन, and if it is not given, so there will be profit. So they do not, this thing does not have any impact on segregation of profit if the capital and balance is the same. But when the capital contributed by the partners are different, then the person who has given much more capital, he may be asking some interest on the capital contributed by him. So the question of partners' capital, interest on partners' capital is relevant when the capital, the amount of capital contributed by the partners are not equal. So a problem, partners' capital, partners लोग कैपिटल के ऊपर इंटरेस्ट मांगेंगे, कब मांगेंगे? ये रेलेवेंट होता है कब? जब पार्टनर्स को कैपिटल का डिफरेंस होता है, किसी ने ज़्यादा दिए, किसी को कमती दिए, किसी ने मीडियोकर दिए, बट जब सब पार्टनर्स एक ही किसी अमाउंट का कैपिटल देते हैं तो ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं करता है. नेक्स्ट वन, सो IOC, henceforth I will consider interest on partners capital as IOC, interest on capital. Then comes the interest on drawings. पार्टनर्स लोग बिजनेस हाउस से पैसा उठाते हैं अपना अपना प्राइवेट रिक्वायरमेंट पर, अपना अपना जो प्राइवेट रिक्वायरमेंट होता, जैसे नीड होता है उसे टू मीट हिज पर्सनल रिक्वायरमेंट, ही or they may withdraw some amount of their capital from the business house. So it is known as drawing, partners drawing. And when the partners are supposed to be given the interest on capital, the interest on drawing, the question of interest on drawing may also emanate. If the equal amount of, if the quantum of drawing is equal among the partners, so no question of interest on drawing. But when it is unequal, when it is different, there will be some issues. Then comes the partner's loan. Very often, in order to carry on the business, the partnership house may demand some investment of additional fund, but each and every partner may not contribute that amount. So one or more may give some extra amount, may invest extra amount in the business house as a loan, because when he is investing extra amount in the business house, he is losing his opportunity cost of the earning, because the amount had that amount which has been invested in the business house as loan, had it been invested in somewhere else, तो इसको तो कुछ इंटरेस्ट मिलता, कुछ रिटर्न मिलता. सो ये एक बड़ा इशू है. सो दीज आर द बेसिक इशूज: इंटरेस्ट ऑन पार्टनर्स लोन, interest on drawing, interest on partners capital, and then comes number 5, share of profit. Share of profit. So these are the issues basically we take into account for the purpose of preparation of प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट. सो प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट को बनाने के लिए यही सब इश्यूज लेकर हम लोगों को चलना पड़ता है. क्लियर? नाउ द क्वेश्चन कम्स, अभी देखो ये क्वेश्चन अभी आ रहा है, पार्टनर्स को ये सब रेम्यूनरेशन मिलना चाहिए क्या? पार्टनर्स को जो कैपिटल उन लोग दिए हैं उसके ऊपर उन लोगों को इंटरेस्ट दिया जाएगा क्या? दिया जाएगा और नहीं दिया जाएगा, इसके लेकर झमेला. ड्राइंग्स कितना, जो ड्राइंग्स पार्टनर्स लोग करेंगे वो ड्राइंग्स के ऊपर कोई इंटरेस्ट चार्ज किया जाएगा कि नहीं? देन पार्टनर्स जो इंटरेस्ट लोन दिए हैं उसके ऊपर कोई इंटरेस्ट दिया जाएगा कि नहीं? और व्हाट शुड बी, एट व्हाट रेशियो वुड द प्रॉफिट बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड? प्रॉफिट कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन किया जाएगा? सो दीज आर द इशूज. ये जो इशू, ये सब इशू बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम कर देते हैं. कब कर देते हैं? जब पैसा ज़्यादा आते हैं तब ये सब इश्यूज लेकर हम लोग को बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम होता है. जब भी व्हेनेवर द प्रॉब्लम इज देयर, तो व्हाट शुड आई डू? वी शुड कंसल्ट आवर डीड, वी शुड कंसल्ट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप, द आर्टिकल्स ऑफ पार्टनरशिप, and these articles of partnership or the constitution of partnership is known as partnership deed. So it is the deed. What is partnership deed? Partnership is the document which is reached at, which contains a good number of clauses containing the different agreements reached at among or between the partners. So partnership is the document which contains a good number of clauses with regards to the functioning, nature, character, functioning of the organization and the distribution of profit. So it is a document that contains everything, that should contain everything, and this is the first and foremost authority in partnership. I have already told it. मैंने आप लोगों को बोले हैं पहले, ये partnership deed is the first and foremost authority of managing an organization, because partnership deed is the articles of the partnership. It is the it is the document of indoor management of the partnership house, and this is also known as constitution of the partnership. Clear? So partnership is the document. It is the first and foremost authority which helps us in getting the problem duly resolved when the problem emanates. Clear? So I think it is expectantly all the provision must be in the partnership deed. Whether the partners, what would be the remuneration of the partner, what should be the interest on partners capital, what should be the rate of interest on capital of the partners, what should be the rate of interest on the drawing to be given by the partner to the firm, and what would be the amount of percentage of interest to be paid to the partner on the capital, on the loan provided by him, and what would be the profit sharing ratio. So these are the issues must be in the partnership deed. And whenever, जब भी कोई झमेला होगा, ये सब issues लेकर हम लोग किसको कंसल्ट करेंगे? Articles of partnership, that is partnership deed. So this is the more or less basic discussion. Now, it is in case of company, a company must be registered as per the provisions of the Act, and each and every company must have its own articles of association for its internal management. But these articles of partnership is not compulsory in case of partnership firm. So the law, the act has not made it compulsory that each and every partnership house must have a partnership deed. So partnership deed has not been made a legally mandatory document in case of partnership firm. So the partnership firm may have a deed, it may not have a partnership deed. So this is the issue. And where, so partnership जो फॉर्म है इन लोगों के लिए डीड कंपलसरी नहीं है. बहुत लाखों लाखों पार्टनरशिप फर्म है इंडिया में जिसको कोई पार्टनरशिप डीड नहीं है. But partnership deed is a very, very important document. Those who are very prudent, those who are very experienced, those who have due foresight, they must have partnership deed. But each and every group, partnership group may not have that amount of expertise. So they may avoid partnership deed. Now the question comes, when there is no partnership deed, देन ए प्रॉब्लम कैसे रिजॉल्व होगा. पार्टनर्स रेम्यूनरेशन क्या होगा इसके बारे में, पार्टनर्स इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल क्या होगा, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग के बारे में क्या राय है, इंटरेस्ट ऑन पार्टनर्स लोन क्या चीज है, कैसे दिया जाएगा, अ शेयर ऑफ प्रॉफिट. देन व्हाट वी डू. सो इट इज द फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट अथॉरिटी. देन इफ द अथॉरिटी डज नॉट कंटेन एनी इश्यूज, हम लोग क्या करेंगे, हम लोग इसको पास जाएंगे, पार्टनरशिप एक्ट. सो पार्टनरशिप एक्ट को हम लोग फॉलो करेंगे. पार्टनरशिप एक्ट क्या बोले हैं, पार्टनरशिप एक्ट क्लियरली स्टेट्स दैट पार्टनर्स आर नॉट अलाउड एनी, इट इज सेक्शन 13, it is section 13 of the Indian Partnership Act containing the provision with regards to mutual rights and liabilities of the partners under the head. This section of Indian Partnership Act contains some issues which are grouped under the head mutual rights and liabilities of the partner. In that case, partnership firm has stated, partnership account has stated, Partnership Act has stated that no partners are allowed to any remuneration. So partners cannot claim any salary, any bonus, any commission for the services rendered by them. Clear? So it is clearly stated in the partnership deed. But it is clearly stated in the Partnership Act. Lekin if nothing is stated, this issue comes only when nothing is stated in the partnership deed. But has it been stated in the partnership deed? Partnership deed में ये बोला गया है तो पार्टनर्स को इतना इतना सैलरी दिया जाएगा, पार्टनर्स को इतना कमीशन दिया जाएगा, पार्टनर्स को इतना बोनस दिया जाएगा, तो वही चलेगा. तो देखो, when there is no partnership deed, the Partnership Act will come into force and partners will not be given any interest, any amount for the as a remuneration in the form of salary, bonus, commission, like this. But the partners should be given that amount, it is stated in the partnership deed. So partnership में जब बोला गया है तो ही हम देंगे, नहीं बोला गया है तो हम कहाँ जाएंगे, इधर. Clear? Then the same story in case of interest on partners capital, partners have contributed capital. When each and every partner, जब हर पार्टनर सेम अमाउंट का कैपिटल देते हैं, ये सब लेकर झमेला नहीं होता है. जब भी कैपिटल के अमाउंट डिफरेंट होते हैं ना, ये पकड़ ले, ए 2 lakhs, बी 1 lakh, सी 1,80,000. In that case, there are every possibility that the persons who have contributed much higher amount of capital, he will be claiming interest on capital. So interest on capital may be given as per the provisions of the partnership deed, as per the clause of the partnership deed. If the partnership deed is there, states that this amount of interest should be given to the partner, okay, that will be given. But when the partnership deed is not there, or if the partnership deed does not contain this clause, then we should we should consult the partnership in Indian Partnership Act section 13, and Indian Partnership Act states that no partners will be allowed any interest on the capital provided by them. So they will not be given, and that issues I have already dealt with in my last class. Okay. The same thing is that in case of interest on drawings, the partners often withdraw amount from the business house for their own purposes, and in that case some interest may be charged to the partner. But what would be the rate of interest? Whether they will be given or not, it must be clearly stated in the partnership deed. But if partnership deed does not contain, we should follow Indian Partnership Act. It is stated that the partners are not liable to pay any interest on the drawing made by them. So whenever you are not giving, you are not getting any interest on the capital provided by them, no question of giving interest to the business house for the amount of withdrawn by them. Then comes the question, interest on partners loan. Regarding interest on partners loan, what is partnership deed states, that will be followed. If it is partners loan, very often I have already told you, मैं आप लोगों को बोले हैं, पार्टनर्स को बिजनेस हाउस को बहुत सारी पैसा की जरूरत हो सकता है फॉर मीटिंग एक्सीजेंसीज, फॉर एक्सपांशन प्रोग्राम. इन दैट केस one or two, but not all, but some persons, some partners may extend some extra amount to the business house in the form of advance, and that is nothing. This is nothing but loan. Okay, and the partners must be claiming some interest on the amount provided by him in order to meet the exigency of the business house. In that case, what would be their interest on loan? It would be a prudent decision on the part of the business house, partnership business house, to have clear cut clause as to this. But if it is, so what is stated in the partnership deed, that amount of interest will be given to the partner on the loan or the advance extended by him. But if nothing is stated, then what it will be? In that case, we should follow the Partnership Act, and the Partnership Act states that partners are allowed interest at the rate of 6%, at the rate of 6% on the amount of loan or advance extended by him to the firm. और the firm को जो एडवांस दिए हैं, जो लोन दिए हैं, उसके ऊपर 6% इंटरेस्ट उनको दिया जाएगा. Clear? But if partnership deed states no, it will be 18% interest. Okay, 18%. If partnership deed states it is 20% interest, 20%. If it states that it will be 10% interest, okay. And if the partnership deed states that it will be 0% interest, so no interest will be given. But if nothing is stated clearly as to the interest on loan in the partnership deed, then Partnership Act will come into force, and it is 6% per annum. Clear? I will come to some specific issues on this topic right now after a few minutes. Now then the question of share of profit. What would be the share of profit? The total profit might be there. The profit will be segregated, what I have told you, apportioned under different head, in the head of revenue addition, in the head of partners interest on capital, partners interest on loan, and after that the remaining amount should be distributed among the partner in the profit sharing ratio. So the ratio, profit sharing ratio might have been set, might have been agreed upon before the start of the partnership firm, partnership business activities. तो business activities शुरू होने के पहले ये सब बारे में हम लोगों को क्या चाहिए? Clear cut agreement चाहिए, and that agreement must be stated in the partnership deed. But if that clause is absent, in that case what will we do? Again we will follow the Partnership Act. Partnership Act is stating that all partners are equal partners. So the profit should be distributed among the partners equally. Clear? So these are the critical issues. This I have given in my previous class. Last class I have discussed, I have solved a problem on this topic. Okay. But mind it, you will be getting most of the problem in all where the partnership deed might have been there, and as per partnership deed, the profits are to be apportioned under this head. Clear? Now come to one question. One pertinent question is that, say, this is a part of appropriation of profit. Okay, there are two things that should be taken into account in accounting. One is appropriation of profit, and the other one is charge against profit. आप लोग इसको अच्छी तरह से माथा पे ले लो बाबू, इसको अच्छी तरह से माथा पे ले लो. Charge against profit, charge against profit and appropriation of profit. And appropriation of profit. Charge against profit. We prepare profit and loss account. You know, it has massively been dealt with in our first phase of accounting, and you will get all these things in our first 32, in our middle 42 classes of accounting in the first phase. Profit, we find out profit. How do we find out profit? All through the business, all through the year, we effect good number of transactions. Now these transactions are recorded in journal. After that, that is primary recording. Then comes ledger, final recording, and with the help, after preparation of ledger account, we get a good number of accounts, and this is known as summarization of accounts. I am repeating, I have discussed all these things previously in detail. Now I am taking summarization of accounts, and in summarization account we prepare trial balance. Okay, what is trial balance? Trial balance is a statement of all the ledger balances which are arrived at a particular date, and with the help of trial balance, the trial balance gives us the picture of the totality of the accounts: real account, personal account and nominal account. Real account and personal account, with the help of real and personal account, we do prepare statement of affairs or balance sheet, and with the help of nominal account, we prepare profit and loss account. Profit and loss account basically has two parts. One is trading account and the other is profit and loss account. But in fact, it is the generic profit and loss account. And profit and loss account, what is profit and loss account? Profit and loss account is the specific revenue. It is the master nominal account. It is the master revenue account which we prepare for matching cost against revenue. Matching cost against revenue. आप लोगों को जो आपको जो इनकम होता है, रेवेन्यू होता है, जो टोटल सेल्स, ये टोटल सेल्स से हम क्या करेंगे? जो टोटल सेल्स इज द टोटल सेल्स आफ्टर ये रिटर्न, दैट इज नीट सेल्स. फ्रॉम नीट सेल्स वी डिडक्ट ऑल द purchase and production expenses, we get trading profit, and from that trading profit what we deduct? We deduct all the administrative expenses, all the selling expenses, all the distribution expenses, and we get net trading profit, and to that trading profit we add all non-trading incomes and gains, and deduct non-trading expenses and losses, and thereby we get the net profit. So all this statement is known as matching cost against revenue, and after matching cost revenue we get net profit. So net profit is the result of the process of matching cost against revenue, that is preparation of final account, preparation of trading profit and loss account, and all the expenses which we treat for the purpose of preparation of trading account, final profit and loss account, is known as a charge against revenue. Clear? It is the charge against revenue. And after getting the net profit, in case of sole proprietorship business, it goes to the owner. So the journal entry is profit and loss account debit and capital account credit. So thus no problem. But in case of partnership account, the problem emanates after that. The problem of remuneration, the problem of interest on partners' capital, problem of interest on drawings, problem of share of profit, problem of interest on partners' loan. Clear? So the question is that these are known as appropriation of profit. Clear? Because partners' remuneration, interest on partners' capital, interest on drawings should not be treated as a matching cost against revenue. It is not the cost of business house. It is the appropriation of profit. Appropriation, I have already told you, appropriation means segregation of profit under different heads which are meant for the partners, and then division of that segregation among the partners. So it is an appropriation of profit. So partners remuneration is an appropriation of profit, interest on partners capital is an appropriation of profit, interest on drawing is an negative appropriation of profit, and share of profit is also the appropriation of profit. But the issue is partners capital, a partners interest on loan. So far as the rules are concerned, the loan taken by the business house may be of two sources. One, external sources, outside sources. So when in outside sources, what we do? We give the interest. We give the interest, okay? Interest on capital, interest on loan, IOL, to the outsiders. What do we do? Interest on loan account debit to bank, okay? And this is charged, this is written up against प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट IOL. क्लियर? सो दिस इज द जर्नल एंट्री. आप लोग अच्छी तरह से सुन लीजिए. द लोन गिवन बाय द आउटसाइडर्स, द इंटरेस्ट टू बी गिवन टू देम, इंटरेस्ट गिवन टू देम इज journal entries. When the interest is given, interest on loan account debit to bank, and this is charged, this is matched against the cost, against the revenue. So this is matching cost against revenue. So it is, this account is written off against profit and loss account. So this is known as matching cost against revenue. Clear? Now, when the IOL, interest on loan, is given to the partner, what it should be? Is it an appropriation of profit? No, friend. It is equally treated as the loan to outsiders. So the journal entry is interest on loan account debit to partner's capital. Partner's capital. Clear? And say it is 5,000, say 5,000, and it will be charged against profit. So profit and loss account debit to IOL. It is a charge against profit, so it is better to be treated in the profit and loss account. The basic treatment is that it should be taken into profit and loss account for consideration. But so far as our practice is concerned, we consider interest on partner's loan as a charge against profit, and we show it in the profit and loss appropriation account. But friend, please take care of this one. Appropriation, the question of appropriation comes when profits are there. Take it. आप लोग अच्छी तरह से सुन लीजिए. अप्रोप्रिएशन ऑफ प्रॉफिट का मतलब क्या है? प्रॉफिट होने से अप्रोप्रिएशन, प्रॉफिट नहीं होगा तो अप्रोप्रिएशन नहीं होगा. सो कोई पार्टनरशिप डीड में लिखा हुआ है, पार्टनर्स विल बी गिवन some salary, some bonus, some commission, some interest on their capital, the drawings may be charged on them, and profit will be shared equally. सब लिखा हुआ है, सब कुछ लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन एक कब एप्लीकेबल है? जब प्रॉफिट होता है तब. इफ देयर इज नो प्रॉफिट, इधर लिखा हुआ है द पार्टनर्स विल बी गेटिंग कैपिटल ऑफ salary of rupees 5,000 per month. Mr. B will be getting a bonus of 25% on sales, and Mr. C will be getting 4% of the total sales affected. It may be stated, it might have been stated over there, it may be stated, and although stated, but if no profit is there, no such payment will be made. So profit is there, it will be given, whether it is stated in the if it is stated in the partnership deed. But if the profit is there, partners will be getting interest on the capital as stated in the partnership deed. The partners will be charged any interest on the drawing given affected by them, and the share of profit will be equal. कब होता है? जब प्रॉफिट होता है. जब प्रॉफिट नहीं होते हैं तब क्या होगा? ये भी नहीं दिया जाएगा. नो प्रॉफिट, no payment. But so far as partners interest on loan, whether the business house earns profit or not, the business house must give the interest on the loan provided by the partner. So it is why it is regarded as the charge against revenue. Since it is regarded as the charge against revenue, it is better to be treated while preparing profit and loss account. So it is better to consider it while preparing profit and loss account. But In our practice, what we do? We show it in the profit and loss appropriation account, as it means that it is nothing but an appropriation of profit. But strictly speaking, in accounting term, profit and loss, interest on partners loan is a charge against revenue. It is a matching cost against revenue. It is a charge against profit. So profit ho or na ho, it should be given to the partner. Clear? But we, so far as our practice is concerned, we show it. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इसको प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट पे दिखाते हैं. हम जो भी दिखाओ, जो भी करो, इसको सोचो, इसको नेचर है. इट इज़ ए कॉस्ट ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन and it should be considered as a charge against profit. It is not an appropriation of profit. Clear? This is number one. And we consider it for the purpose of preparation of profit and loss appropriation. Why? Do you know? Because Income Tax Act does not allow partners' interest on partners' loan as a revenue loss. So, okay, and it is regarded as the income of the partner, and that is why we consider it while preparing profit and loss appropriation account. Clear? So friends, this is in a nutshell the total discussion on the relevant issues of partnership. Partnership, the authority of partnership deed is partnership deed. But each and every partnership organization may not have its own partnership deed. तो तब हम क्या करेंगे? ये सब इशू लेकर जब झमेला होगा तो क्या करेंगे? जब झमेला होगा हम जाएंगे किसको पास? The second authority in partnership, so Partnership Act 1932. And with regards to these clauses, there must be some provisions in the partnership deed. Had there been no provision, किसको पास जाएंगे? Act को पास. Act क्या बोला है? Section 13 of the Indian Partnership Act contains a section which is termed as partners' rights and liabilities, and that states that partners are not allowed any remuneration, partners are not allowed any interest on the capital provided by them, no interest will be charged on the partners' drawings made by the partner, and the partners are equal partners. But the partners must be given 6% per annum interest on the advance made by them to the firm, and this should be taken into account for the purpose of preparation of profit and loss account. But in our practice, we consider it as a while preparing profit and loss appropriation account. So you may think it that this is an appropriation of profit, 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 but this is an also appropriation of profit. But no friend, it is not the appropriation of profit, it is the charge against revenue. Okay, and that is why in the year when the firm faces loss, in that case no appropriation will be there, but the interest at the rate of 6% must be credited to the partner's capital account. Clear? So this is in a nutshell the relevant issues, and in the next class I will take up the calculation of interest. Number one, for the next class I will take up the calculation of interest on the capital. Okay, and after that I will consider the topic will be interest on drawing, and these are very critical issues for practical problem, for solving for problems on profit and loss appropriation problem. In that case we have to consider all these things in detail. So my next class will concentrate on computation of interest on partner's capital, and it will be followed by calculation of interest on a drawing made by the partner. Okay, so thank you very much.